Oh, hi everyone. Welcome back to Silverrun. It's February. February. Is that dead? There we go. Just doing a Deadwood contract, as there's not a lot going on. Maybe one more somewhere. Somewhere. That's right on the edge. And that's not it. Oh, that one there. Oh, that looks like it could be the badger. Definitely got some spray paint on it. Job's a good one. Right. I took 4 Deadwood, and I did say I didn't really want to do them again, but I've ended up doing 4 Deadwood contracts. Purely out of boredom, in a way. Not boredom, but just there's not a lot going on. We've got no money and a pretty hefty loan that we want to pay back, so I thought, you know what, let's just do it. Not a lot going on at this time of year. I've done so much logging recently, although containers have just shot up in price. I saw I was given a heads up have I've gone past, definitely gone past it. Azure wood. Oh, that's a really good price. Okay. So maybe if, I don't know how much we've got left in that section of land that we've took. Businesses wise, there's a little bit in there, but we're going to be making planks so they can switch over. 75,000 in there, that's not too bad, is it? That's a decent amount, and we may as well put that on so it clicks over the 1,000. I'll finish some log transportation. Thought you'd enjoy watching the slipping and the sliding. I was hoping, obviously I did say in another episode previously that I wanted to do some landscaping, but it's not so satisfying when it's snowing. And I did want to start getting some work done on some field action. So I might just bite the bullet and I wonder, let's attach that, take it with us. It might help stabilise at the back. What's going to be the best way? I think we'll go the safest route. And drop these badges off. Is the snow expected to stop at any point today? Is there a chance of it? Not really. And it's still due. I'm pretty much done with the amount of snow, to be honest, now. It's been 3 months of snow, which I suppose makes it slightly different from other maps that I've been on, but yes, this way. Makes it slightly different, but I want to start planning for the spring, summer. I want to get some planting done. So the field that's going to be sugar beets, I don't know whether to get something. What's the planting window saying? We can put a cover crop in it next month, and then but then the sugar beets are going to need to go straight in, so we're probably best to get the sugar beets in straight away. So maybe fertilise it pre. Shame that the pigs don't make a struggle, isn't it? Pigs aren't giving us slurry or manure. Maybe we should get some cows. Bit of milk action could be quite useful for us, and we'll get but we could do pigs and cows, I suppose. Chickens, I'm open to get all the animals in. That's the whole point of having that little on the edge of town farm, city farm. I don't really want to skip videos ahead as well, but realistically, I suppose you're just going to have to keep plodding on it with animals and not too bad. We should have something to take from the sawmill now. We can take a drive up and have a look. What else can we do? I suppose we could look at ploughing the new fields. We've got I want some decent sized fields, and we've got a very small plough, so he's getting the marking now. Have a look, see what it's like. In theory it should be two. If we want to plant, we're going to have to mark fields out, aren't we? So maybe that is going to be today's task. Someone's come back from his walk and wants to bring out all of his toys and play with them. It's not me making those squeaking noises. Not today, anyway. Now that was rapid, but if I do it on camera, for some reason there's less chance of me rolling it, whereas when it's off camera I must drive like an absolute maniac. I roll it all the time. Right, so that's also not me. Let's collect that. No contracts. That's a bad sign, isn't it? We could bring that down, but we're going to need some sort of spreader. In fact, we don't need this at the minute, we could just pull this up. Have we got a... Oh! That's nice. Now... when we're harvesting the sugar beets, that's the harvester that we'll be using. Could do potatoes as well, but we can chop the sugar beet, that'll get us more money. That's the cedar. But I've always wanted to have a little bit of a go on one of these. And when the weather is nice, extra 4. Do we need the extra 4 for 3,000? That's a lot more money. I'll set the wheel weight. Mud guards. Quite like them. Attacher. Definitely want a 3-point. 7,000. Yeah. I've got a plan for something like that. That's good, but we've got a round baler now. What was I going to do? I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, have we got anything that can spread? Water. We've got a plough. Yeah, it needs 40 horsepower, that's a shame. We'll give it a go anyway, for a laugh, on the 26. Where could we get... We can't buy manure, I don't think. Got fertilising. Could do our own line. Oh, a bag of 50 litres. That expensive? That's good. And then spreaders wise, there's something that goes on the back of our, it's that 20k, a little bit annoying. I'd like that cheaper. We ain't got nowhere to get a slurry from. Or we just literally get a cheap fertilizer spreader. We can make fertilizer. I'm sure. That does fertiliser and lime. But what goes... Because the whole point of having the Unitrack was getting it to do multiple jobs. Yeah, did about 60 grand for those bits. But that might be next year, because that will require... $850, 3,200. I'll take up to 9. But that can do our lime as well. I think just have a quick double check. That'll hold 1400, but it won't spread it out as far. It will take longer, but it holds more. Do you know what? I think maybe that for the meantime. I'm not paying money for a paint job on that. Paint it myself. Oh, that gets us started, doesn't it? That's something. Let's get round to the shop. Here we go. It's not really the weather to be driving it, but we want to give it a little bit of fun, don't we? Yes. I love the squeaking. Now, I thought that we might be able to see this through the snow, but I suppose it's just going to drop it onto the snow. The snow's then going to melt. Which helps, it gets into the soil a bit easier, I would have thought. But I'm sort of doing this off the map. A lot of guesswork. Ooh. Maybe something we should have waited for, but we'd have to literally do it in March. As we'd be planting at the same time, whereas we get it down now, we can put another amount down if needed to be. Maybe sort of see a line that suggests that's where I've got to. I'm guessing. Massively. It's not taking too long. Seems to be getting most of it. The only problem I've got is it's targeting wheat. That might affect our first yield. I don't think I'll be too bothered about that. Come on, I missed a tiny bit. I might have to go back for. not used too much either. Luckily the map's there to give us a bit of a heads up. Yeah. Great stuff. Right, where should we put this? You think these guys would complain if we just popped it under there? Just have a word with them. No one there at the minute. I think they'll be alright with that. Now, this is great, I'm loving it. It's going to be great in the spring. Where is the plough? I feel like I might have left it over here. Dee 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 dee. Yeah, I feel like I might have left it here. And then, essentially, I sort of want a field one massive field, or can't remember what they allow to create fields is. There we go. then I'll leave a fairly decent gap around. I don't think that is quite straight though, is it? Definitely not. Oh. A bit neatening up to do afterwards. And then we're going to be coming in, there's a path somewhere. Roughly level with there, so about there. I mean, again, we're not really going to know this is any good until the snow goes, I suppose. But at least it gives us a bit of an outline as to what we plan. The best line I'm going to get. So we could probably bring that out a little bit. To be fair, we could. I don't really want to do a huge. I don't want to take all of the grass up and then just have it all as a big grass field. Oh, so close. Yet so far. And then where... is that other line? It's a slight angle, isn't it? Which isn't too bad. Not too bad. Not the best, but... oh, the snow's just covered where we've gone. Oh, I got it all so nice and neat. Oh, this is the worst thing to happen. I'm going to have to attempt to fudge it, aren't I? Or salt. Salt might be the answer. Or the snowblower. The snowblower's not going to get rid of it, it's just going to push it nearer and nearer, too much of it. Oh, it was going so well. I think I've gone over my line. Oh no. Let's get some salt. Rather interestingly, it only seems to be showing us the ploughed sections. Which I find rather peculiar. I think this is the in-game salt spreader as well. Oh, even more interesting. I suppose it depends on what the build-up of the salt is then, I suppose. Okay. I mean, to a point. The The snow is slightly easier as a marker for ploughing anyway. I suppose I'll get back on with my ploughing then, as this appears to have been done. Hello again. You may be wondering why I'm still doing it with this plough when I could have off screen got a much easier plough off the mod hub to do it with. The simple answer is I'm just really enjoying it. Yeah, something about this farm. I'm loving it. Am I cold? Absolutely freezing. Is the light going? Not really, because it was never here at all for the day anyway. But it will be getting dark soon. I've got to make some decisions though. There's a lot of stones further up. I don't know. Ideally I want to get it limed and then fertilised. But the stones we can turn into lime, and then at some point we can sell the lime. Having some negotiations with some out of town folk. I was hoping to get lime and fertiliser down today, because obviously the more the snow comes down. Oh no, isn't it? It's meant to stop snowing soon, I think. So that could... I might need to work through the night. But... snow's stopping anytime soon. So we could... It'll mean recording a bit of darkness, but that's not the worst thing. I mean, if I get the Ford, then that's got way more light on it. But I'm loving this farm all. The turning circle on it's great. I think this plough said that it needed something like 40 horsepower. This is doing it fine at 26. This might be my little go-to running around the farm machine. Now I was thinking what to plant. Possibly something we can turn into chicken feed. We have got a corn header though, so maybe it would make sense if we put corn or sunflowers down. That would probably be the more sensible option. But then I'm thinking we could just put a bigger chicken coop on the city farm over there. Because you're going to come to a city farm, bring the kids, you're going to want to see chickens, isn't you? You've got sheep, you want to see some chickens. Maybe go... I like the idea of getting a few cows just so we've got some manure and slurry. I suppose you could do pigs as well, if we find something cheap enough. So I think I'm happy to silage the rest of that field over there for a year. But I might plant on this field, and it's a decent sized field to be fair. It's not the biggest, but it's bigger than I was expecting to put down. I was thinking I could probably fit 2 fields in of a smaller size. But now I'm thinking I might take the stones up as well. I might take it into another episode. Maybe I'll move all the equipment down here. Yeah, is that a good idea? Move all the equipment down here, like the stone crusher and everything. Yeah, we could do that actually. That would make a bit more sense because we don't really need it up there now, do we? We just need something to scoop up the stones that are already there. Because that's going to become a logging camp anyway. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Yeah, to me that makes sense. So what we'll do is finish the episode on this final part of ploughing. Mr. Plow, that's my name. My name again is Mr. Plow. For any Simpsons fans out there. Not the Mr. Plow version I was thinking of before, but we are ploughing and it's snow. The snow does help actually. I find it makes it a bit easier to see your lines and might just be me though. But for now, all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you have any comments, please feel free to drop them in the comments section. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.